Hi, this channel is currently at 0 subscribers. Welcome. I don't have much to say, but is your favorite football team gonna make the Super Bowl this year? I'm gonna be real. I'm just starting right here. I have a script, but I'm probably not gonna use it. We're just gonna dive deep into it. Shout out to Jimmy Drives because this is what inspired me to make this list. If you like these type of tier lists, hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you so much. Anyways, is your favorite team making the Super Bowl this year? Really controversial list. I'm probably only gonna do this like once a year. I want the goal of this channel to make football content, like tier lists and stuff, but I'm not doing a list this big again. By the way, this is split into three different parts. Um, if you stayed this long, let's get into it. So we're gonna start with the Saints. If you're a Saints fan, it's been a bad year for you. Not just a bad year, but a bad 5 years. I won't even say anything because you're already going through it. Start of the video not off to a good start. I'm putting it in missing the playoffs. Anyways, not much to say. Next is the Dolphins. Things are not looking too good, but at least you're not 0-7. Um, so your score says the same as the Saints at the time of recording this, but I think y'all are going against tougher opponents, so we're gonna put y'all at potential wild cards. Now the Baltimore Ravens. I think every Ravens fan wants to go back to 2001, but I think they're good where they are. I mean, they're not bad right now. I don't think this is the year they'll even like I don't think they're, Super Bowl ready, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna put them in playoff teams. They're they have potential if they keep making the right picks and they have they have Lamar Jackson, then I think they'll be fine. Maybe future Super Bowls, but not this one. Playoff teams, pretty fair, I think. I'll be honest, I've never heard of this team. I think it's called the Bengals. Don't don't judge me. I'm new. I'm a new football fan. I'm sort of new. I have knowledge of this, but I've never heard of this team in my life. Um, so I think it's safe to say we're gonna put missing playoff teams. I've been watching football since I was like 10 years old, so not consistently, but anyways, Broncos. I believe it's a stable team. It's more of when they'll get it together. I mean, I read a Reddit post that asked, "What do Broncos fans even like?" And the top response was, "Drinking till I forget the pain of being a fan of this team." It's hilarious because you know I don't think I don't think that way. So Broncos fans, it's your lucky day. I'm gonna put y'all at playoffs. It's okay. You can put your drinks down. Playoff teams, I think that's a safe bet for Broncos. Haven't really made any moves. Anyways, we're on the Giants, the New York Giants. I've seen so many edits of Jackson Dart. I think I just had to say that. I'm gonna put this in playoff teams. I think he still needs to be broken into like the game, like he's still new to it. He's too new to like carry a full on team on his shoulders to the Super Bowl. All right. By the way, I'm only going through like the first 11 of these. If you like these, leave a like and I'll make a part two. I'll make a part two either way, but leave a like anyways and a sub just for, just for purposes. Anyways, the Vikings, this has to be like the calmest team ever. If you're a fan of the Vikings, like you're just a calm dude. Like, I mean, they'll show out to a Super Bowl once in a while, hand out a win maybe, and maybe even take it once. I think they've only won like one or two Super Bowls, but they've made it to the Super Bowl like a few times. Anyways, this is just a chill team. I've never seen a Vikings hater. I imagine a Vikings fan or like anyone on the Vikings, I just think of a guy on a walk. He's just like minding his own business, doing his own thing until like, he just sees something strange, and he's just like, yeah, I want to participate, and just starts running. He just like when they actually try, they're just like good. But I don't think they're hungry for it this year. So I was gonna put them in playoffs. I'm just gonna put them in wild cards. Anyways, the LA Rams, this is the first team I'm gonna put in contenders because at the time I'm recording it, they're 5-2. And why? Because they won a championship in the last 5 years, and I think they're just hungry for it this year. They have a pretty good team. I haven't seen any like discourse on their team or like, bad players. So I'm gonna put them there. Um, I'm not only putting two people in the top slots. Like, s- let me tell y'all the rankings. Super Bowl favorites means like, these are my like top teams that I'm predicting would be playing each other. Like, say I have four teams, it's like, oh, those teams will be it. And Super Bowl contenders, like, I think they'll probably go like in the playoffs, last teams out, quarterfinals. Playoffs team, I just think they're gonna play in the playoffs. Potential wild cards, they're like first out, and missing is they're not even gonna be there at all. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Voice is worn out. Anyways, the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, I could say the same thing for SB contenders, but I'm gonna play it safe. Put playoff teams, and right now they're 5-1, but at the time I was writing the script, they were playing off. They were playing, so they should be still. They should be 5-2 because they lost. But I think they'll be good this year. I think they'll at least make the playoffs. Anyways, the Lions. I don't really like this logo. I'll be honest. I never really liked it. Sort of like, I don't know. It's sort of giving me not New England, like United Kingdom vibes. But anyways, I'm gonna put this team in wild cards. Not because they're bad, but they've never won a Super Bowl. 4-2. I see more clips of them celebrating on the field than them winning. Nothing more to say. I'll be astonished if they make it to the Super Bowl. Yet even win. Like, anyways, the Chicago Bears. I'm gonna put them in missing the playoffs for now. Maybe I might change that because I don't really know. I still need to do more research on this. But for my first video, I think this tier list is pretty good. Let me know if there's anything I should change so far in my cooking, or if like that I should just start over. I'm a new football fan. I'm not necessarily like you know all knowing, the all knowledge, bro. But I think it's pretty accurate, pretty fair from historically and just like recently. Anyways, thanks for watching. Remember to like and sub. It's free. It's literally free. Just like support. And shout out to Jimmy Drives again for the inspiration. And thank you.